Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you've got the same man and you know. Hang on, hey, let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future, yesterday.
Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I'm your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Please sit down, relax. Rub yourself in butter. Pop some corn. I'll be right over. It's a great day for America, everybody. I'll tell you why. Justice has been served across the board. You hear about this? The Enron guys, Jeff Skilling and Ken Lay, both convicted. They're going to jail. They're going to jail. At least when I went to jail, no one was applauding. People were like, oh, what a tragic waste. It wasn't like, ah, go to jail. Well, some people were, baby. It's karma. It's karma that these guys are going there. It's karma because these guys screwed everyone, and when they go to jail, everyone will, well, they'll be all right. They'll be all right. You know, they were escorted, they were taken out of the courtroom in handcuffs. In handcuffs, and they're not going to jail until September. Oh, yeah. That's true, they're convicted, but they don't go to jail until... They're rich people, they go to jail when they're good and ready, thank you. But they'll have to do all their rich activities with their handcuffs on the whole summer. Oh, it'll be so awful for them. The whole summer with their handcuffs on. They'll have to do it. But see, rich people are smart. That's why they're better than us. Because all their activities, they think ahead. All their activities can be done wearing handcuffs. Tennis, golf, sailing, shredding, bribing, stabbing the little guy in the back. It can all be done with your hands like that. Just saying. Of course, the real justice served this week, of course, was Taylor Hicks winning American Idol as well. Congratulations. See, that's right. That's right to me. Some days it feels like everything's just right in the world. You know, the white-collar criminals go to jail, and we find out America prefers chubby men to hot girls. Because Taylor's a little bit chubby, and he has grey hair, right? I like this trend. This is going to work for me. That's right. You know the most shocking thing about last night on the American Idol was... Did you see it? You see Clay Aiken's haircut? Whoa. I thought, well, at least his hair is straight, but I... What? It was... He got it ironed out. He's got it all done. You know that more people voted for American Idol last night than for any presidential candidate. But you can vote more than once. You can't do that in a presidential candidate thing. All right, you can do it in Florida, but you can't do it anywhere else. You can't do it anywhere. You can do it a little bit. I think American Idol's a big hit because of the digital age, right? It would never have been... No one would vote if it wasn't for touch-tone phones. You couldn't vote on the big rotary phones. You'd be like... screw them, I don't care who wins. I don't like voting by phone. I like getting into the booth with the little curtain that goes across. And watching the dirty video for a quarter. You know that Taylor received a lot of votes from Alabama. His home state. That's his home state. And they get a great support from Alabama for Taylor Hicks. Catherine McPhee, she didn't win because she's from L.A. And we don't support our own in L.A. That's what makes this town great. We want other people to fail so we can feel better about ourselves. That's what we like. That should be on the license plates. L.A., we hope you fail. Flags. Well, because all the people that would vote are the struggling, you know, the wannabe singers and stuff who are waiting tables, who are probably voting against, you know, Catherine McPhee, so they can run into her and say, I am so sorry, I voted for you. But I suppose you just suck. Also, do you know that Taylor's fans, Taylor's got a big, you know, he's got his fans that call themselves the Soul Patrol. See, that's what you need if you want to win. You need something that rhymes. Soul Patrol, it rhymes. You see, he was thinking ahead. He's like a rich person. He was thinking ahead. Because, you know, most people think if stuff rhymes, it's important and true. You know, if it rhymes, it must be true. It rhymes. You know, like when people, in those self-help groups, people say, your ego is not your amigo. The hell does that mean? Oh, look out, dysfunction junction. Wow! You can get away with anything if you've got something that rhymes. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. It rhymes! It rhymes! You're just saying. I'm not going to Florida anyway. You know, it doesn't have to make sense. If something rhymes, people are going to think it's important. It's going to happen to those Enron guys when they go to jail. If your name's Jeff Skillen, you better be willing. See, this is... Oh, it's rude tonight, isn't it? Hey, you know, Catherine McPhee, you know why she didn't win? She came in second on the American Idol, but she'll be fine. I mean, she's beautiful, she's got a great voice, she'll do all right. But her fans, they didn't have a thing that rhymed. They just said they had McFever. It's not a good idea to link your name with a sickness. It's like I come out and say, I got Craig Plague. You gotta catch it. You gotta catch it. Catch it. Oh, you have to take another word and put it in your name to make it sound kind of important, and like you say, McFever, like, oh, it's not McPhee, it's McFever. It's like me saying, it's Craig Tagus. I'm Fergatastic. You know what, really, why I watch the American Idol? You know why? I'm Fergatastic. For me, what keeps the American Idol show, why I keep watching it, is the judges. It's the judges that make it interesting. Randy Jackson's been out here, and he called me his dog. So that's how important I am to him. He called me his dog. I said, thanks. Simon has never been here because he says we're rubbish. He does. And Paula thinks she's been here, but she hasn't. Thinks she's been here. The American Idol is just the karaoke on steroids, really, isn't it? Isn't that? There's a karaoke bar here in LA, but it's not much fun because the singers are too good. They're too good. You know, they've come to LA to be singers, and they're good, you know. And karaoke is a Japanese word that means empty orchestra, right? I don't know why, that's what it means. I like to see karaoke in its pure form. You know, when it's sung by drunken Japanese businessmen. That's how it started. The drunken Japanese businessmen singing Bob Dylan songs. There you are. Like, Lay Lady Lay. There you are. Ray, ready, Ray. What? Hey, I don't mean anything by it. People make fun of the way I talk. Come on. I don't mean anything by it. I just like it like that. In Scotland, where I'm from, they have a great tradition of singing at parties. And everyone has their own song they're expected to perform. Mine was, you know, My Little Teapot. You know, I'm a little teapot, short and stout, that one. But I never sang it American Idol style. You know that? I'm a little teapot, short and stout. don't like all that vibrato. It sounds kind of like a ghost, you know, like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Reminds me of getting a prostate exam. It's kind of... But there's less clapping at the end, obviously. Not a lot less. Oh, man. Oh, come on. Last night, but you see in the American Idol last night, the finalists performed songs that were specially written for them. I think we can all agree, America, they sucked. These were horrible, these songs. They were terrible. Because they're not proper songs. They sounded like commercial jingles. You know, they just write any old crap and put the word dream and freedom in it, and that's it. You know? I believe there's a dream, I dream, I believe for freedom time. Hell is that? Yeah. You know, it's like the songs are written by a committee of guys who go, I just put all this stuff in, dream, believe, freedom. It's the same guys that write the commercials. You know, like, the commercials, the over-the-top big songs about, you know, for a cup of coffee or something, you know, and they start off slow and build to a big crescendo. So you go, when you wake up in the morning and you gotta start your day, you're a working mom, you can have it your way. You're the one they love the most. You're a MILF and you like toast. You make my heart flutter. I can't believe it's not butter. Yeah! Got a big show tonight. Brooks and Dunn are here, everybody. Pauly, Perrette is there. We'll be right back.
Tonight's performance by Brooks and Dunn is brought to you by Rocky Mountain Refreshing Coors Light. Taste the cold.
Welcome back. Welcome back, my frisky little badgers. Wow, we got a big show tonight. Do we even have time for an email? Do we have time? All right, we'll do some email. I'm glad, because there was some just sitting there, and that would have looked awkward. All right, here's one from Vic in Nashville, Tennessee. It's all country on it. Hi, Craig. If you made a country music album, what would the title be? Ooh. Well, I'm not that good. So the title would have to be, This Sucks. Or I'd maybe just try, you know, I put in stuff about trucks and whiskey. Trucks and whiskey, that's a great title for a country album. Yeah, trucks and whiskey. All right, that was kind of lame, but never mind. Here's one from Greg in Okiboji. I never heard of it. It's in Iowa. Okiboji. Okiboji. Okiboji, is that what it's called? Okiboji? All right. If someone's in from Okiboji, it means no one's in Okiboji. That means there's no one there. Well, that's a town closed up. Dear Craig, my name's Greg, and sometimes people call me Craig. Does that ever happen to you? People call me Craig all the time. All right, here's one. Dear Craig, this is from Peggy in Lakewood, Colorado. Peggy says, Dear Craig, my husband and I love watching your show in bed late at night. All right. We are curious. I'd say. Yeah. What do you watch when you're in bed late at night? That's a very good question. But I'm not in bed late at night because I'm here, live, every night. Live, it's live. What time is it now? Whoa, it's 1:45. It's 1:45, or depending on what zone you're in, and it might be 11:45, or maybe just, we can add later on what the time is, because you can't see that. Hey, you know what? Just when you think you know everything about the British royal family, Prince Charles reveals another side of himself. Take a look at this.
In 1952, Prince Charles became heir to the throne of Great Britain. Today, he keeps a diary.
Dear Dairy. Oh, that's a bit weird. I just wrote Dear Dairy instead of Dear Diary. Maybe I'm dyslexic. Or maybe I'm just drunk on sherry and excessive wealth. Or maybe I'm just stupid from years and years of inbreeding.
Whoa. It's a bit harsh. It's a bit harsh. That's a little harsh, I think. It's true, but it's a little harsh.
Now, next week marks the official start of the 2006 hurricane season. So on Monday, researchers announced their predictions for another active year. The question on everybody's mind is, of course, are we prepared? So joining us live with a special report from West Virginia is Tim Meadows. Thanks for being here, Tim. Welcome to
right.
Tim Meadows, everybody.
Thanks a lot. It's no problem, Craig, no problem at all. This week, experts named Texas, Louisiana, and Florida as high-risk states for hurricanes this season.
So why are you in West Virginia? Why aren't you reporting from one of the high-risk states?
What, do you think I'm crazy? That's where the hurricanes are going to be. I'm not some reckless moron like Geraldo.
Tim, can you please leave the Geraldo bashing out of your report?
No, Craig, I can't. I'm just telling the truth, okay? If you wanted somebody to blow smoke up your butt, you should have called Geraldo.
All right, I get it. Are there any new measures in place to prepare us this year?
Well, yes, Craig. In fact, the president has developed a revolutionary plan. He's building a 370-mile fence along the Mexican border.
That's got nothing to do with hurricanes.
Wrong again, Craig. The president's counting on the fence to stop hurricanes from blowing illegal immigrants into the United States.
What about the climate change then? The president says that we can't blame global warming for just one bad hurricane season.
Yeah, Craig, the president's waiting to see if there are 4 bad seasons. Because then his term will be over and it'll be the next guy's problem. Man, that idiot is a genius.
Indeed. Which reminds me, that Al Gore documentary about global warming was released yesterday. Have you seen it?
Hell no, Craig. Talk about a no-win situation. Ignore global warming or watch a documentary. Ugh, global warming? More like global boring.
Listen, I read that the hurricane season is expected to drive up gas prices. Is that true?
Come on, Craig Ferguson. Gas prices were already going up. We can't just start blaming everything on hurricanes. Are hurricanes the reason that I have a tattoo of Orlando Bloom on my ass? Is it?
No, Tim, I think that tequila is to blame for that. Tim Meadows,
Could be.
everybody. We'll be right back with Brooks and Dunn. Brooks and Dunn. Welcome back, my naughty little donkeys. That was like a kung fu donkey with bird flu, but... My first guests tonight are huge country music stars. Their latest CD, Hillbilly Deluxe, is out now. They have 21 Academy of Country Music Awards, including 2 from this week. Take a look at this.
And the ACM top vocal duo is Brooks and Dunn.
Tiffany Jodon's new bride, she said, "You boys are going to get lucky tonight." Thank y'all very much. We love you. Thank you.
Brooks and Dunn, everybody. How are you, fellas?
That's
You recovered
wrong.
from...
That was only half the clip, actually.
Oh, yeah?
She
What
said
happened?
we were going to get lucky, and then I said, well, I better not. My wife's not here. She said, hi, baby. I'm behaving myself. So
You got to be careful. You're famous. People will talk.
barely famous.
I mean, this is not a famous part of your life. No, this is a dark, quiet part. Nobody's going to see you here. But that's Vegas in the Country Music Awards. You get 21 now? 21 Country Music Awards?
We were debating backstage. Someone said 22, but we don't count. We had a big debate about
22. 22.
We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We're glad to have music or jobs in the music business.
Right, yeah. So, but the awards are obviously very meaningful.
Didn't see you, but I heard you were wearing a kilt.
You didn't see me? I was wearing a hat like that and a damn kilt. Who else was there like that?
The girls are wanting to know if, you know, there was a draft.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. You know, there's not a lot of breeze in Las Vegas, so you got to make your own, you know.
All the chicks they were all talking about you backstage.
Were they really? Yeah. Well, none of it's true. Yeah. Some of it's true. Some of it is true. Did you go out? Did you party after the awards thing? Did you go out and play gamble or anything like that?
Yeah, actually, Ron and Dr. Phil got hooked up, you know. He's good at giving therapy, you know, but he's not great when it gets to the table.
Did you lose money with Dr. Phil?
I've lost it for 3 years in a row.
Really?
It's intimidating. You know, last year I left owing him money. I owed him like $3,000 or $4,000.
And he's a big guy. He'll come out.
Oh, hell, I get a call every 30 minutes. Yeah, hey, you seen Ronnie? He owes me $5,000. No, he's...
And it goes up. It's like The Sopranos, you know. You got to pay him. It's Dr. Phil.
Well, I kept sending it back. I'd send it back to him in the mail, and I get this return to sender envelope. So I'm flipping it, and we were going to see him somewhere a few months later. So I kept the envelope with me in my pocket. So as soon as I saw him, I said, look, I've been trying to give you your money back. He was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And then guys come around your house and take your furniture and stuff and beat you up.
So you saw the Dr. Phil compound interest show.
Yeah. I borrowed money from him. Well, you're going up to Vegas now, aren't you? You're going to take a residency up there, right? When Reba's finished at the Hilton, aren't you going in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing actually 3 sets of shows next year, like just 4 days each.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Are you doing that? Do you stay in the Vegas suite? When you're there, it's the Elvis suite.
Yeah.
But there's only one who gets it.
Yeah.
Or do you sleep? Well, how do you? I'm just asking. America wants to know.
The Brokeback thing. That's
No,
it.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
No, but you were dying,
No, I was not saying that. I got abandon those jokes here.
It's not funny.
No, it's not funny.
We're having to feel the heat from that.
Yeah. Well, what happens then? If there's only one big fancy suite, who gets it?
I get the white piano, he gets the bed.
Not true.
Yeah, so do you travel in separate buses, or do you travel together, or how does it work?
Of course we do, yeah. We're grown men, you know. I want to spend any more time with him than I have to.
That's very, very sweet.
I never see him do stuff like this.
Really? Is that true? Do you stay up? I mean, because, like, you know, a lot of double acts are like that. They don't like to, you know... Is it a double act or a band? Where do you describe it?
Yeah, it's a duo, I guess.
It's a duo.
We get along fine, but we do, you know, it's good to travel separately and whatever. You get on stage at night and you hadn't completely just bored each other to death at that point.
I don't know. I think people like the idea of you guys, you know, having little pillow fights in your bus and stuff like that. Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. We got to take a break. We'll be right back with Brooks and Dunn, everybody. Welcome back, my lovely. I'm here with Brooks and Dunn. Now, let me ask you this. You were at the ACMs last night. No, not last night. When was it? Tuesday night. And you travelled on your separate buses to Los Angeles. When do you ever see each other? Do you rehearse a lot before you go out on the road? Do you spend a long time, you know, training?
You can tell by listening to us, we don't rehearse much.
Yeah, sound checks for sissies is kind of our motto.
Yeah. I'm the same. As you can probably tell, I think rehearsal is just a cheat's way out. It's cheating to rehearse. Then you've already done it once before.
That's it.
Yeah, I get bored with it. Yeah. So you don't rehearse and you don't travel together. How did you ever meet?
We've been... It was an arranged marriage.
Yeah. It was arranged.
Yeah.
What happened?
There's this guy had a big alligator suitcase full of $100 bills and said, hey, you sing with this guy? Absolutely.
Is that really it? It was a record company putting it together?
It was. They were putting a new label together, and he had like a male solo act, had a female act. It was just like you just go down the roster by the book, and he said, "Oh, I need a duo."
And they put you guys together. Now, who's from Texas and who's from Oklahoma or Louisiana?
Yeah, I'm from Louisiana. Ron is
We're
from
all mixed
Oklahoma.
up.
Yeah, I'm mixed up. I'm very mixed up. Where in Oklahoma are you from? Because
Tulsa.
Where's that?
Tulsa.
That's north of Oklahoma City, right? Yeah, I've never been there. And where in Louisiana are you from?
Shreveport.
Shreveport.
And
Now,
that's north of New Orleans.
North of New Orleans. Yeah, I've never been there, right? But I have been to both Louisiana and Oklahoma. I've just never been there.
You're from Scotland, and that's north of Ireland.
No, north of England and to the other side of Ireland.
Oh, that's right.
They're very close together, though. All the countries over there. Like, you can throw a rock into England, and we do. You know, you can just like, whoa, lob one right in there.
Been doing it for a year.
But you know what I was thinking about before you guys come on? Brooks, I think, originally is an English name, right? And Dunn is a Scottish name. You guys should hate each other.
See, Europeans are so much more hip to this stuff.
Right, no, I'm just saying. Well, we have to be because, you know, lines are drawn along these things. Yeah.
Well, we do hate each other, so that
really?
worked out. Yeah.
Well, what do you agree on? You must agree on something. At what time to get to the venue? That's it?
We're told to do that. We have a mediator for that.
Oh, that's a good idea. Do you have? See, if you were based in LA, you would have a therapist teaching you.
Well, we do. We have Dr. Phil. We have Phil for
That's
that.
right.
Dr. Phil. Yeah. I got to tell you, a therapist though is not someone who plays blackjack with you all night. That's not really a therapist.
He acts like he wants to. He acts like he wants to help us, but he really just wants his money back.
Yeah, that's it. Now, listen, the difference between you guys. Now, we were talking about this during the break. The difference between country performers and maybe Hollywood is that country performers will hang with the fans afterwards. Like the fans hang out and they talk to them. Why do you do that? Aren't you scared?
We call it visiting.
Yeah, we just like
Visiting.
visiting. Sure. Heck yeah. We'll just get in the car and go down the road. We'll find them if they can't find us.
I think that's fantastic. I love that because I was saying like there was no one was throwing tantrums backstage at the Country Music Awards. I hardly recognised it as an award ceremony. I've only ever been to Hollywood ones. People were like, "Can I help you to something?" I'm like, "What do you want?"
Well, we drink and get happy.
Yeah. In Scotland, we drink and get sad, but it's much the same as long as the drinking there, it's fine. But it's great visiting with you, gentlemen. You're going to come back and do a song for us later, aren't you?
Thanks. Let's do it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Cool.
Brooks and Dunn, everybody. We'll be right back.
If you're going to be in the LA area and would like to attend a taping of The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, please call 213-833-6469.
Welcome back, my frisky little badgers. Do badgers do that? I don't know. Yeah, they probably do. My next guest is a lovely young woman. She co-stars in the big CBS hit NCIS. Take a look at this clip.
She didn't call you, did she? No. Because, you know, the way you're acting, you might have just, I don't know, forgotten to tell us.
Diva, do you notice anything different in here?
What if those were Gibbs' guts smushed all over that room?
Oh, for God's sake, Abby, they're not.
I said, what if they were?
The color would be more coffee brown than red.
Pauly Perrette, everybody. You haven't seen this?
No.
Oh, really? Well, look, here it is. It's the new NCIS DVD.
Yay! I haven't seen it yet. It's the first time I've seen it. It's
Really?
very exciting.
You should watch it. It's a pretty good show.
Yeah, well, the thing is that apparently the cast was supposed to get like little secret DVDs after each episode so we could go back and remember what we said.
Yeah.
And
Is that important?
well, yeah, you know.
In case you do a repeat.
Yeah, or you want to remember who you were on Thursday or whatever.
Yeah.
So I second season, I found out this thing that Michael and Sasha, Mark, David, everybody.
These people, yeah.
These, yes, Michael and Sasha and Mark and David, they were all good. And I was like, huh, how'd you guys get those DVDs? And they were like, you never got any? And I'm like, no. So I have not seen anything from season 1 since season 1.
All right.
I'm excited.
This is the most extensive and long plug I've ever had for really anything.
No, it's because I'm a fan.
Oh, you're a fan? That's great to be
I'm
a fan of the show you're on.
Yeah, and I can't wait.
To see the show, well, then you shouldn't read the whole episode so you don't know what's going to happen.
No, I just pre-order from, on the internet, and hopefully I'll get one really soon.
See, that's what I failed as an actor because of that. Because I used to just go crap, crap, crap. My line, crap, 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 crap. My line.
I did that once.
Yeah.
And I loved my character, and I was like, this is great. And I ended up on, like, the most awful, worst, terrible thing in the world because I forgot to read the rest of the script.
Ever seen any of the movies I've done? Ever seen any of the movies I've done?
I haven't.
That's what happens. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Now, how have you been? I haven't seen you for a while. You've been working. Didn't you go on a big road trip or something last time?
I've been working, and then last summer, the day that we finished our show, that night actually, my boyfriend and I took off in an old van with the dogs and drove across the country for 2 months.
Wow.
So, and then we got back the day I started the show again. So we just drove around in a van.
What'd you do? Robbing 7-Elevens and stuff?
We actually paid at the 7-Eleven. That was like lunch and dinner and breakfast.
At 7-Elevens? You must have money now. You're on a big hit TV show. They got to pay you as well, and they got to give you these and pay you.
No, I can buy
I know
that.
it's CBS, but you should have some money. Do you stay
I can buy my own DVD, especially because, there's so few things that you get really fandom about, and that's one of them, so I'm going to buy my own DVD.
Well, buy your own DVD,
Yeah.
but it seems to me a shame. You could be spending that money on other stuff, like lattes,
No, I make my own coffee. I'm not going to pay $4 or $6 or $10 or whatever cup of coffee. Mine costs like, after the water and the grounds, maybe like 30 cents.
You don't like Starbucks?
No.
What are you, a communist? That's right.
Hey, I am the product of a lot of hard-working Southern people.
Right.
And I am not going to put them to shame by buying a $7 cup of coffee.
Yeah, you're Southernite? You don't sound Southern to me.
I am very much so. My entire family except me lives in Alabama, Tennessee, and Georgia.
Wow. So what happened to you?
And they're all firefighters and public school teachers.
Wow. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Exactly. And that is the thing that I'm the most proud of in my life.
Yeah, no, and as you should be. But last time I talked to you, is this true? You're frightened of movie theaters? Is that right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but you should never tell anyone what you're frightened of, but you just did, so.
It's not like someone can come after you with a movie theater like, look what I got here.
Yes, because if you say it's a spider, somebody will come up and
throw a spider.
But you can't really throw a movie theater at somebody.
No, you can't. But why would you be frightened of a movie theater?
I don't know. Some people think that maybe I'm Lincoln, but I think that it's more like.
Not with a south mouth, you ain't.
No, but everybody sits. See, I don't like to give fears away because somebody will hear this and think it makes sense, but this doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Everybody's sitting the same way and looking at the same thing, and it's really loud and you can't hear anything, and there's no security guards at movie theaters, and that's weird.
Oh, I see where you're going. No, I don't.
But the other thing is, and the lights are off. It's
and the lights
really
are
weird.
off. Yeah, people can come in and take your stuff.
No, not take your stuff, but like crazy things could happen and you wouldn't know. But then also, the magic of DVD and VHS is that you can hit pause. You can go to the restroom. You can go get a beer. You can talk about the scene you just saw. Like you can do all that kind of stuff. And I prefer to wait 3 to 6 months when I have no idea what everybody else is talking about movies. But then I see it on my own time. And I got my dogs. I can't bring my dogs to the movie theater. They don't like
people
that.
eat nachos in the movie theater now as well. And I am frightened of nachos.
Well, I haven't.
I don't like to tell people that because they come up to you with nachos and go, oh. They could, and they will now. You wait and see. Nachos will be thrown at me like I'm some kind of.
Nachos at you, and you're gonna scream like a little kid.
That'll happen. I do that anyway.
Exactly.
Pauly, we're out of time. We gotta go. Pauly, Perrette, everybody. We'll be right back with a song from Brooks and Dunn.
The digital.
Welcome back, my lovely little bees. Please welcome back performing their song of the year, Believe, Brooks and Dunn, everybody.
Old man Wrigley lived in that White House down the street where I grew up. Mama used to send me over with things. We struck a friendship up, spent a few long summers out on his front porch swing. Said he was in the war, went in the Navy, lost his wife, lost his baby. I broke down and asked him one time, I said, how you keep from going crazy? Said, I'll see my wife and son in just a little while. I asked him what he meant. He looked at me and smiled, said, I raise my hands, bow my head, finding more and more truth in the words written in red. They tell me that there's more to life than just what I can see. Oh, I believe. A few years later, I was off at college, talking to Mom on the phone one night, getting all caught up on the gossip, the ins and outs of the small town life. She said, oh, by the way, son, old man Wrigley has died. Later on that night, I laid there thinking back. Thought about a couple of long lost summers. I didn't know whether to cry or laugh. If there was ever anybody who deserved a ticket to the other side, it'd be that sweet old man who looked me in the eye, said, I raise my hands, bow my head, finding more and more truth in the words written in red. They tell me that there's more to life than just what I can see. I can't quote the book, the chapter or the verse, but you can't tell me it all ends in a slow ride in a hearse. You know I'm more and more convinced the longer that I live. Yeah, this can't be, oh, this can't be, oh, this can't be all there is. Lord, I raise my hands, bow my head. Oh, I'm finding more and more truth, the words written in red. They tell me that there's more to life than just what I can see. I believe. I believe. I believe. Oh, I believe.
out of time. I hear you. We got to go. Good night, everybody.
Breaking couples